part of a 12th generation family farm. We grow fresh market vegetables, store-aged vegetables, and dairy. We'd like to welcome you. This is our onion operation. We're busy harvesting onions and putting them in boxes to store for the winter, and we're also packing to ship. This area, we could have had hundreds of farm workers here today, but the weather's too good, and we know we're running out of days. Within 20 miles of here, probably 20% of upstate milk is produced. Love beets. Some of you may have seen where they're bringing the beets in. There's sweet corn, string beans, onions, potatoes. This is a major growing area, and our farm and fruit to the north of us, just a few miles. This is a major area where we have hundreds of farm workers and a lot of family farms. And I promised everyone we'd keep it short today and give everybody a chance to say how this is going to affect them if we lower the threshold from 60 hours to 40.
Here, and like she said, a pretty small example of what could be here if it wasn't such a nice day, or if we were in the off season and wanted to fly everybody in from Mexico or wherever they come from. Couldn't do what we do, and people wouldn't eat like we eat without these folks here. First and foremost, the most important people here are the people behind me and the people that are out in the fields. We employ about 150 people on our farm. 100 of them are H2A workers that, again, we would not be able to survive without them. So when you're eating your food on your plate, whatever food it is, it usually comes from a farm. Don't forget the people who harvested it, and those are the guys that we're actually here trying to represent, because I think there's been a misconception. The people we're trying to help are the people we're going to end up hurting in the long run.
We've been asked here to talk about the impact of the labor bill that we've all been dealt with this past year. On our farm, our labor costs have increased dramatically, and that's twofold. One is we are paying a fair amount of overtime. We do have employees that are certainly making more with overtime, but also our costs have increased because the labor availability, we are in an extreme labor shortage now, and this is a critical time. We thought a way to manage around this overtime bill was to potentially hire more employees, spread the hours over more employees, and that would be a way to keep our costs down. That is impossible to do right now. There are not more employees to hire, and we are struggling to manage that, and it's having a significant impact here on our farm. And we're blessed with a state with very diverse agriculture. We grow a lot of high-value crops. We grow a lot of vegetables, fruits. We have dairy farmers. We have organic farms. All these farms are high value, and they're high value, and the crops and the commodities we grow take a lot of labor, and that's in jeopardy now.
I'm working for Mighty Acres Farms in Batavia, New York, and a long time ago I working on the factory, and I just get 40 hours, and I not can make enough money to pay my rent and my bills. So I get a friend, and they told me, oh, if you want to work on the farm, you can work so many hours you want it. And I decided to come to work for the farm, and I got enough hours where I want it and make enough money so I can send my son to college, and he already done, and I got everything paid. And thank you all these many hours the farm let me work. And I got another son, he just done high school, and I planning to send him to college too. And I just bought a house, and if you guys cut the hours to 40, I not can make enough money so pay my son to go to college and pay my mortgage for my house. So we just wanted to get like 60 hours or more, because I have so many friends, they already start thinking about to go to another city or another farm to get more hours in another state, because they don't want to come up here just for 60. They wanted more than 60. So if you guys go to 40, maybe they don't come no more.